pre-conference workshop organized by Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology in collaboration with serves as an excellent platform for the participants to gain practical insights into emerging fields such as artificial intelligence, computing technologies, Internet of Things, and data analytics. It provides hands-on experience and expert guidance that complement the theoretical aspects of these rapidly evolving domains. The workshop bridges the gap between the aspects of these rapidly evolving domains and the applications to the real-time world, helping participants enhance their technical competence. It also promotes collaboration, discussion, and innovation among a strong foundation for the involved participants, inspiring innovation and shaping future-ready minds for the main conference and beyond. With this, now I take the privilege to invite the dignitaries onto the dais. It's my pleasure to invite our diligent and passionate organizing chair of AICTA 2025, Dr. V. Anjireddy Garu, to come onto the dais. Now, it's my immense pleasure to invite our dynamic and visionary leader, Principal Sir, Dr. V. Ramareddy Garu, to occupy the dais. With a pleasure, I project evaluator to join us on the dais and enlighten us with his presence. Welcome, sir. Invite our organizing chair of AICTA 2025, Dr. V. Anjireddy Garu, to give few insights. Invite Dr. V. Anjireddy Garu to give few insights of the pre-conference workshop.
Respected Principal Sir, today keynote speaker and project evaluator, Dr. Karthikeyan Sir, my dear colleagues, participants, and students, good morning to one and all. So this 3 days international conference, the first day pre-conference workshop. Here we invited many students or faculty and colleges for this project expo. The specialty of this expo is the participants must present their product, whatever the product, whether it is hardware or software, whatever it may be. And today's speaker and project evaluator will evaluate your projects, and finally we will announce the results. So whoever getting the prizes or getting the top in this project expo, we will give the access to the next 2 days international conference access. Why we are giving the next 2 days? Eminent personalities are coming from various places. Italy, they are taking online sessions from Singapore. Across globe, we invited many eminent professors for giving for sharing the latest technology awareness or challenges. So once if you know the challenges, what will happen? You can focus on those challenges and you can provide the solutions. The current market or the students' main drawback or main problem they are seeing. Without knowing the challenges or problems on particular area, you can't solve the problem. So how can you identify the problem? So the primary thing is challenge. you must know the challenge in that particular domain or application, so that you can search or you can do some kind of literature, or you can do some kind of research on that. You can provide the solutions. So there are n number of people are available for provide the solutions, and the main problem is identification of the problem, where we are facing the problem. That is the main thing. So this kind of sessions, definitely it will be helpful for you people can identify the problems. Once if you identify along with your friends or team, you can solve the problem. So I hope you will enjoy this session. Definitely it will be add on advantage for your knowledge. You can gain some knowledge to your earlier knowledge. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving a brief idea about the pre-conference workshop. Now, I would like to cordially invite our beloved principal, sir, Dr. V.V. Ramareddy Garu, to share his views about the workshop.
Good morning to all my student friends and participants from other colleges. I welcome all of you to this pre-conference workshop. First of all, behalf of management and all of you, just I thank Dr. Karthikeyan Swaminathan sir for accepting our invitation and attending and make this event a grand success. Anyhow, I appreciate all organizers also to take care of choosing the people, whoever are their participation, and for creation of enlightenment for all participants. And such type of eminent people they selected some discussion before coming here, but his experience in various fields like auto industry, automation, and he said that some automation he projects take up at that I surprisingly asked him, and because other domain knowledge is also important. So anyhow, Sari is working in generative AI. So he creates awareness. I feel that with that brief interaction is a right person to create awareness among AI and generative AI to all of you. So once again, thank you, sir. And I request all the students also, learning, theoretical learning nowadays, no use. Only project learning. So I saw some of the faces frequently participating such type of events. But I request all of you also to encourage your friends to participate more number. So everyone, if you participate any such type of event, you can mention in your profiles. So I participated in so and so. So that creates a lot of weightage in job selections. Don't forget that point. So encourage your friends also to participate more number in such type of event, because the event is happening in our campus only. So for them also it's an advantage. Okay, anyhow, thank you very much, sir. Once again, I request all of you also have more interaction, because sir having very good experience, have more interaction that is useful for us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestions to all the participants, and I hope all the participants will interact with the keynote speaker during the session. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon my colleague, Dr. L. AICTA, to introduce our keynote speaker to the gathering.
Good morning to respected dignitaries on and off the dais and all participants. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce Dr. Karthikeyan Swaminathan, a distinguished technology leader and researcher in artificial intelligence, generative AI, cloud computing, and data analytics. He holds a PhD in cloud and big data analytics from BIT University and a postdoctoral fellowship in AI and machine learning from Lincoln University, Malaysia. With over 16 years of experience, Dr. Karthikeyan currently serves as the head generative AI Asia region at GGS Information Services Private Limited, Chennai, leading major AI projects for Mercedes-Benz, Volvo Eicher, and Mahindra. He is also the founder and former CEO of Vihan AI Cyber Labs Private Limited, focusing on AI-driven innovations and global corporate training. He has published around 12 patents, 15 book chapters, and around more than 70 research articles and 25 flagship international conferences and a book on quantum machine learning. He has received more than 15 industry, academic, and research national awards, including Best Innovator, Motivator, and Researcher. He also serves as NOSCOM Future Skills Brand Ambassador, a certified master trainer in AI, and was recently recognized as the Cyber Ambassador for Tamil Nadu. A passionate educator and mentor, Dr. Karthikeyan has delivered over 300 technical talks on AI and emerging technologies across academic and industry. We are truly honored to have him with us today to share his valuable insights and inspire us toward innovation excellence. Now, I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Karthikeyan Saminath. Welcome.
So good morning, everyone. Indeed pleasure, dignitaries on the dais and other colleagues and committee members of AICTA 2025 for a conference workshop on AI, computing intelligence, IoT and data analytics. Maybe this is the right time. Industry is booming like anything. So the next 10 years down the line, so the complete industry is going to be changed, right? So nobody is going to be sit like this and attending conference. So it is going to become a metaverse, right? Spatial, quantum computing, and so on. So technology is changing, world is changing. It is a time to change ourselves as well. So through such kind of conferences and panel discussions and hackathon, codathon, and so on. So at this juncture, for the entire gathering, I would like to say two things as a students. So you should equip yourself. Only one thing is very, very important, that is skilling. So skilling is very, very important as a student. So skilling, reskilling, upskilling is very, very important. So that will come through only by learning, by doing. So when you attend kind of workshops, when you attend some kind of conference, when you are right, so you will get a skilling, right? So this kind of platform which will allow you to learn something, whether you are a success or failure, whether you are getting a prize or not, that doesn't make any sense. Networking is very, very important. When you go beyond your college, so you'll have a networking. So networking is first very, very important. You do network with industry people, more industry people, and connect yourself, demonstrate your skills. So in future, there won't be any placement cells in any of the colleges because it is a completely skilling based. If you have a skill, you can meet industry straight away. You can prove your skill. You can show your product. You show your application, and you get a job. There won't be any HR system. We are building a AI-based HRMS, right? So before you coming for an interview, it will analyze you completely. How many hours you are spending in social media, how many hours you are spending on academics, how many hours you are spending with your parents, in your behavioral analytics, everything it will do completely. We will get your LinkedIn link, we will get your GitHub link, we will get your social media link. We will do analytics completely before appearing for an interview. It will give you a 360-degree chart about your interview, whether this candidate is fit for this job or not. So Capgemini is implementing, McKinsey is implementing. So this is going to happen. Whether you are communicating, chatting with your boyfriend or girlfriend, how many hours you are spending, how many hours you are spending for parents, right? What is your interest, on what basis, right? So everything will be analyzed. Right? So skilling is very, very important. That is the first thing I would like to mention here. The second one is innovation, right? So all IITs, NITs, colleges now, the past 5 years back, there won't be any innovation cell in any of the colleges. Right? So Skill India, Make India, all India's came into the picture. Now everything falling under the single word called innovation. So innovation is very, very important. Innovation, how innovation will come. So when you do something, you will get an innovation. You may not know what is the outcome of that product or a project. Right? So when you do try to connect some circuit, when the light blinks, it is innovation. If you do it by yourself, we may not know, right? So sixth standard children is building 10 app applications, right? So 7th standard kids he is developed 12 iOS applications, right? So why not us? So innovation starts from everyone. Support and motivation you will get, you will become successful. Try to use the opportunities, identify your mentors from the college or anywhere. I may not know, there are few people approaching me on LinkedIn for writing a research paper from Bombay. I'm supporting it. You believe it or not, I don't know, we published 11 papers together for the past 3 years. I didn't see his face. He approached me. We're kind of addressing. Last 2 years, I delivered 300 plus AI tech talks alone. This is my 312th talk, I guess. So I used to talk to students. I go like for evaluation, kind of board of studies and addressing students on AI project delivery kind of things. So 5 days I'll be engaged with the project, Saturday dedicated for society. So I'll go give talks, addressing students, mentoring. Past 5 years I'm addressing SIH AICTA hackathon. I used to go as a jury, final jury. This year also I nominated. I should not reveal actually as per ethics. So we used to go there. So as an industry expert, final jury to some colleges they'll nominate. So some kind of this is happening only through innovations and the network what you build. So 3 things is very important. One is skilling, reskilling, upskilling, right? So not only this, whatever you learn from the inside the class doesn't make any sense. That is a 20%. So what you learn outside the class that matters. Right? When you go for an appear for an interview, so I last week I went for EY interview as a consultant. So they are instructing us to ask what is their project experience. Are they have any internship experience? Are they doing proper project? Are they uploaded in GitHub? Are they using LinkedIn officially? What basis? This is the criteria they give to us to assess the candidate. So these matters nowadays. Previously, we'll take your hard copy resume. That nowadays nothing. We'll ask your LinkedIn. By seeing your LinkedIn, we will assess you in a 2 minutes, right? So such things are happening in the industry aspects, and project building is very, very important in terms of codathon, hackathon. You build a product, then go and participate in various hackathon, codathon. Not only in the college, go outside the college, right? Fly from the college, away from the college. Then you should not sit in the class. That is what I would like to say. See, when faculty will give a permission, if you prove yourself, you are capable enough to complete your studies in a proper time, then they will give a permission, right? Right? You prove yourself within the college hours. If the faculty believes you will clear the academics, then they'll give a permission. You fly away from the college, go and participate in the event. Now you see so many events are happening across the states. Now nobody wants to. Previously, what they'll do, HODs, they'll post the posters in the notice board. We'll used to go and watch the notice board. We'll go and attend somewhere. In class, 1 or 2 students will that. In the classroom, only 10 to 20 students will be there. People will be flying always. They'll be sitting in this R&D lab. They'll work with the faculty in a startup projects, right? They used to go for other conference, paper presentation somewhere. Now they are going and approaching all industries straight away to showcase their projects. For that, this kind of hackathon will be helpful. Sir, I already demonstrated my product in 3 to 4 hackathons. This is my 4th level of refinement. I done 3 kinds of testing, refinement. This is my final product, right? I'm not bringing the first attempt product. This is already went for 3 to 4 rounds of fine tuning. Now it is like an industry ready product. I applied for a patent, right? Design patent or product patent, whatever it may be. So you fine tune the product in a such a way. So you should not stop your product development here itself. You should take it to the next level. When you start something, until that work should be recognized somewhere in terms of paper or a product or a patent, you should not stop. Your effort should be recognized somewhere in, at least in terms of magazine. That is what I motivate the students. Simple analogy, simple idea that may works. I'll ask students to give some magazine, reputed magazine. I ask them to submit as an article. It will come as a 2-page in the magazine. That is reputed. There are so many magazines are there. We may not look into such things. Few innovations can be published in magazine. Few implementations can be submitted in international journals. Right? Few things can be demonstrated in hackathon and codathon, ideathons. Right? Paper level. So finally, you make it as a patent. So kind of. So when you do it, three project, 3 internship, product in hand, obviously nobody will reject you in a placement. When you have it, obviously internships in hand, second year one internship, third year, you go with EIS, you go as a full stack developer. Third year, go for AIML intern or any other application intern, Java developer, blah blah things. Final year, go with your project development with the research. Obviously, so this will be a good start. Right? Yes or no? Then whatever you do, that should be deposited in very important. You may say I did 10 projects. Where are those 10 projects? It should be submitted in GitHub officially. You do pull and commit. You should know how to do DevOps now. Right? So other than this, so there are so many things are there in the industry, you should know, right? So now all the students, now second year students are working with me as an intern from VIT, some local colleges also I have taken. So they are 1 year they are picked up. I recruited from Guntur, Mangalagiri, one BSc computer science student. He approached me LinkedIn. That is what I am choosing as students. Where I am come through a reference, I am not taking. The people will approach me, random CVs I choose because we want to work with some kind of interesting people. So if you work with always known people, there won't be a maja, right? So always you work with some kind of interesting people so that innovation will come in. I recruited one GCP engineer. She is joining from Hyderabad. So she is also contacted me through LinkedIn. I recruited her for GCP data engineer with a 16 lakhs package. She is joining tomorrow from Hyderabad. One senior AML engineer I recruited a Friday as a fresher, but he is very good in AML. He did lot of courses in Simply Learn, Udacity, and PTL. He's very good in implementation level, not theoretical approach. We given them 8 lakhs package. He's a fresher, but he's very good. So this package decides based on your skilling, not based on the year of experience nowadays, right? So for everything, this is the base now. This kind of codathon, hackathon is a base. How far you take it in a wholeheartedly, that matters, right? So with this, I thank the entire team. So let me see. I have couple of slides. So I thought some kind of, PhD students and post students might be there. So I choose an agent A, complete any division for Asia. So I am heading Mercedes-Benz project, a complete automation project, and Mahindra and Volvo and Eicher, complete Chennai-based automation project. My background is completely computer science, but I am working on manufacturing segments. Right, so multidisciplinary, right? Previously, I worked for Reliance, and that is a construction industry. We did automation. So that is how even a team you work here, right? You should have multiple multidisciplinary students, one EC, mechanical, CSC, somewhere. So that is like a corporate culture. So that is a kind of team building. Innovation will kick in, right? If you go ahead with this, you choose from blind people, start try to work on different conflicts will come in a personal relationship, handling a project, try to handle it. That is how the behavior, managerial behavior, organization skills will establish. So that is how this kind of, outcome of these kind of hackathon or codathon things. So I wish everyone all the best for this live project expo AICTA 2025. So I'll be seeing these three aspects. One is skilling, innovation. If you satisfy me by giving answers in innovation, how are you going to sell your product in the market? That is what I'll ask a question. What is the USP for your product? I'll reveal the question now itself. You can keep the answer ready. What is the USP for your product? Unique selling point. Why should I buy your product? Give me three answers. Then let's see. Okay, with that we'll start. Okay, thank you. So wish you all the best. Thank you.
Mainly actually.